I'm Greg Nibbler with Two Box Media, and it's hard to believe, but February 2021 is already upon us, and that means there's a whole slew of new movies, television shows, seasons, and episodes for us to catch up on. Now, we asked you what some of your favorites were, and we included those in this list, but let us know in the comments afterward if we missed something. Nonetheless, here it is. This is our list for February 2021 of what to stream. First up from Amazon Prime on February 5th, we have Bliss. Bliss is kind of a sci-fi romance mixed in with a little bit of Black Mirror and maybe a smidge of The Matrix. Owen Wilson plays a recently divorced guy named Greg who meets a homeless woman played by Salma Hayek who informs him that the world he lives in may not actually be real, but instead is the product of a computer simulation. Also on February 5th, Netflix will have the digital debut of Malcolm and Marie. Starring John David Washington and Zendaya and shot in black and white, it was filmed entirely during the pandemic and features a filmmaker awaiting the critical reaction to his most recently released movie while at home with his girlfriend. It's very artsy and probably going to win some awards. All right, if you like horror and strange and creepy, then the first half of February is just for you. Starting with season 3 of The Sinner showing up on Netflix. It originally aired on the USA Network last year, but now you'll be able to binge the entire thing at once. The third season follows Detective Harry Ambrose, played by Bill Pullman, investigating a car accident in upstate New York when, suddenly, he discovers there's a little bit more to it than he expected. Both of the first seasons are on Netflix as well, so if you're looking for a longer show to get into, this is a great choice. All right, speaking of creepy and strange, on February 10th, you will not want to miss the new series from Netflix. It's called Crime Scene: The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. The series is from the same creator as the Ted Bundy tapes and focuses on the disturbing disappearance and unfortunate death of hotel guest Elisa Lam in 2013. Most likely, you've seen the footage of her in a hotel elevator seemingly speaking to no one and acting really bizarre. Well, it turns out there's a lot of other dark connections to the Cecil Hotel, including serial killer Richard Ramirez, and they explore all of that in 4 episodes. This is the first season of what are sure to be more in the Crime Scene docuseries. Switching over to CBS All Access, fans of The Silence of the Lambs are going to get another spin-off into that world, but this one does not involve Hannibal Lecter. Instead, it's Clarice, premiering on February 11th. The show is set in 1993 and focuses on FBI agent Clarice Starling about 1 year after the events of the first movie, with a deeper dive into Clarice's history to help explain why she's so adept at dealing with serial killers. However, don't expect any guest cameos of Hannibal in this one. They don't have the rights for him, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of other madmen to take his place. Warner Brothers continues their pledge to release films both in the theater and on HBO Max, and on February 12th, they'll be doing just that with Judas and the Black Messiah. The movie tells the true story of Fred Hampton, one of the leaders of the Black Panther Party, who at 21 years of age was killed by the FBI in 1969. The movie tells Hampton's story through the narrative of William O'Neill, an FBI informant that fed information about Hampton to his FBI handler, Roy Mitchell. The cast is incredible, and this is really a can't miss. As with other Warner releases, you'll have about a month to watch it on HBO Max. Heading back over to Netflix on February 19th, you'll have the chance to watch I Care a Lot, a dark comedy that follows Rosamund Pike playing Marla Grayson, a woman whose skill is being a con artist that convinces elderly people to sign over their power of attorney so she can become their legal guardian, then selling off all of their stuff and keeping the money. The con hits a roadblock when she tries to swindle the wrong family. Peter Dinklage and Chris Messina are also in it, and as of now, has about a 93% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Also on February 19th, Hulu will be releasing Nomad Land, which is an early Oscar favorite. The movie has Frances McDormand playing a woman whose husband dies, so she sells pretty much everything she owns and then takes off for a life on the road. This is another movie that seems like it's going to be beautifully shot, have incredible acting, great writing, probably a heartfelt story, and also most likely going to be a bit of a downer. But a lot of people will be talking about it, so there you go. A week later, on February 26th, Hulu will also be releasing The United States vs. Billie Holiday. We all know Billie Holiday as a singer and musical phenomenon from the 1930s through the 50s, but she was also very significant in the civil rights movement, and that's what this movie will shed some light on. It's set in 1940s New York and chronicles the federal government trying to stop her from singing Strange Fruit. It's definitely going to be an interesting look at an absolute icon. And finally, switching gears a bit, Warner Brothers releases yet another movie this month on HBO Max, this time with Tom and Jerry on February 26th. Yes, it's the same old Tom and Jerry you're used to, even with the old style of animation dubbed into real-life modern-day New York. The cast is actually really good for this one, with Chloe Grace Moritz, Michael Pena, Rob Delaney, and a bunch of other people, but this isn't going to be for everyone. But hey, it's free on HBO Max, so why not? So there we have it, 10 different movies and television series and seasons that you can check out. Now, I will say this, March is going to have a ton of new stuff, and we'll keep you up to date with that with a video coming out in a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, let us know what we missed. Was there something that you want to watch, something that you think should get more attention? Tell us in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. We appreciate it. I'm Greg Nibbler with 2 Box Media, and thanks for watching.